There. Okay, no, I'm joking. It's bad. How's it?
We're just playing around.
Looking for you into the darkness. I'm not aware of all the trouble. Fell asleep in my house.
Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. It's your wellness coach Sister over here, and today I have a somebody. Okay, so today I have my partner, my munchie, because we're just gonna get into some Umjolo versus commitment or a marriage for that matter. So Lois, just say hello to everybody.
Hello, everybody. Well, yeah, it's nice being here.
All right, so guys, namhlanje we're just going to talk about what is nice in a relationship, like umjolo, and what's nice when you are really in a marriage or in a very serious relationship with a person. Like, what are some of the things that couples normally enjoy or they do that they feel like, these one, they not like good things that add value into a relationship? What are things that add value? So I have him because I know that he's very serious about life. So he might add like a two to us and maybe to you guys over there. So what are your thoughts, babes?
Gee, umjolo, umnandi, ne? Let's just start there. Umjolo, umnandi.
Yeah.
But obviously, it's difficult to compare the two and say this one is the utmost or this one is the better than the other, really.
Yeah.
It's got its pros and cons, right?
That's true.
But at this point in time, I'll say eventually umjolo is something that you have and you work towards marriage, right? Generally. I think that's what it's the natural progression into things, right? But the most beautiful thing about umjolo, point number one, is it's the whole excitement, because when you're still dating, it's like, yo, you're still crazy about this person.
Like, you're always squeezing in hours. Baby, I'm there.
Exactly. I'm talking about myself. Now, it was on an everyday basis. I either called, it's either I visited. I was very excited.
Yeah.
Umjolo. So I think that's one of the beautiful things about umjolo, is because everything is still new, everything is still fresh.
There's that excitement.
Correct. We're still exploring each other. So I really enjoyed that part of umjolo, the tingly feeling that you have in your stomach.
Butterflies.
Correct. And you're like, guys, in front of baby. You're like, hey, it's funny.
I need to.
Yeah. So I think that's the most beautiful thing when you start you're just starting like dating. It's those butterflies in your stomach, and you're just excited meeting your new person and trying to understand them as well. So I think that's one of the key aspects that I like about umjolo.
Okay, that's really nice to hear. You're taking me well back now. All right. So again, must move again. Moving forward from umjolo to like a serious relationship to marriage, are there any differences? Any changes? Okay, let me just start. For me, I think there's a lot of changes, because from umjolo and those like long texts and phone calls. Now you are in you are staying together, number one, and you are always around each other. That you're not calling each other now, like you're not texting each other the way you used to. Like, there's no excitement that you're gonna go and see your partner to where they stay. You are literally with them in the house. So I think because of such dynamics, everything tends to change in a marriage, or when you start staying with somebody. Everything that you do needs to be intentional, because
correct.
So you need to be intentional in a way that when the person is out, even if they go out shopping, maybe make that call. You know, I don't know how practical that is. If they're at work, call, find out how they're doing. Try to spice things up. I don't know how, but the way that works for you. So for me, I feel like in a commitment or in a marriage or when things have advanced, you have to be intentional about things. That way, you still keep that fire that you had with Benisachola to when you are in a marriage. I don't know. What's your take?
Yeah, I agree with your points. Absolutely. So the first aspect, I think, things tend to die, as you've mentioned earlier. That when you're together, like I woke up with you in bed when we're together. Yeah. You know, we just woke up from the same bed. We probably fixed breakfast together. We leave the house relatively together. And then now you need to make a conscious decision to actually call you during the day and just find out how you're doing, you know, and late afternoon as well before maybe you get back from work and just checking up on you as well.
Reporting as
exactly.
well.
So I think those are one of the, but if we don't live together, like during Umjolo phase, you understand? Do you understand? From the previous night. So it becomes quite natural for me to just check up on you with, hey, how did you sleep? How have you woken up? What are your plans for the day? Because we are not in the same space, you see. So it becomes natural for you to miss your partner and want to actually find out, you know, what the plans are for the day and so on. But for instance, if we're married and we're together the whole time, you kind of intuitively know what the person's going to be doing, what the person's going to be up to. And then it becomes a conscious decision for one to make now in terms of saying, look, I'm going to check up on her. How has the day been? She mentioned that she's going to be having this meeting, or she mentioned she's going to be doing this. How did that actually go, you know? So now you need to be more active in terms of doing a checkup.
It's so easy for one to actually do things that they were used to that don't work for like a marriage setup, you know. So if you also try to think like in a marriage, I feel like it's the little things that count, like buying someone a chocolate and be spontaneous about it, you know, leaving a note in a fridge or in the mirror, you know. It's those little things that count in a marriage more than anything, and just thinking out of the box, not doing those like big or huge things that one would do when they're not staying with you. So let's talk about accountability in a relationship, whether it's umjolo or a marriage. What's your take?
So okay, obviously before getting married, you basically accountable to yourself. Could go out. Let me rather say I used to go out.
Yes, I was going to say that. So why are you making it seem as if you never partied? Like
so I used to go out and party a lot. I mean, my environment allowed me to do so in terms of work. I have no responsibilities. You know, I could go out and party the whole night, come back, and go to work the following morning. Literally zero accountability to anybody other than myself. But now when you start being married or living with somebody, you can't do that. Even if you do, you need to account. You let them know, look, I'll be coming home late. Please don't expect me. Don't bother with supper, you know. I mean, yeah. So those are the things that I'm talking about. You need to be very, and it's a lot of people think that now you're being controlled. It's not being controlled. It's being having courtesy. The person that you live with, that you share space with, because a person might be concerned as to you should be coming home maybe at 7, and all of a sudden you're out the whole night, and they don't know that you're busy having a blast.
And on top of that, we need to know what you guys are getting up to.
Yeah, that as well, exactly. Yeah. Those late night meetings.
Yeah, we need to know, like, honestly speaking, you need to know where your person is at, you know. You can't just go and not report. So for me, like guys, like this is something that we do. If you're not coming home the usual time, you need to call me and let me know, okay, I'm running late because I'm doing A, B, C, D. You know, if there is a change in your routine, you need to let me know, because that's what I do as well. That's why sometimes I'll just, be mad. I'm like, but you did not let me know that you're coming home late.
Yeah, but it happens once in 9 months.
Yeah,
ever.
it's not
I
an
seldom
often
ever do it. So that's the other key part, is just being accountable all the time, and not just only about coming home late.
Yeah.
Even your resources, I just can add a little bit, even into money. You cannot just go out and have
Waste
a blast
money.
and waste money, and even if money is there, but you need to have some sort of accountability, because you're no longer doing it for yourself. You're planning now as a single unit, as one family.
Yes.
Exactly. So now we can say, look, baby, we're working towards this, and this is how I'm planning my finances, so that you can actually build trust. So between ourselves as a family, as one unit, when it comes to finances as well. So that's the beautiful thing about being in marriage. There's a high level, a high sense of accountability that comes with it from both partners. And that's versus Umjolo, where you can actually do as you please.
Yeah, and also I think with responsibilities, they like really change, because when like you're responsible to yourself and not anybody. But then once you have a partner that you're staying with, and then there's kids involved, there's more responsibility, and then the impact on other things, like other things. Like now we are only taking this because of Kabulel. If Ka was up, we wouldn't be able to do this video. And there's a lot of things that we get to do when the baby's sleeping, because
exciting stuff, a lot of exciting stuff, right?
all right. Okay, so and then let's talk about time. Making time for Umjolo.
Yeah, so on that aspect, when with that job, I used to have time, right? A lot of time. I'm not making excuse that I don't have time now, just that your time shifts a bit for different things. The time is still relatively the same, but it's how you use the time. So my time before, I used to use it for a lot of things, which means working out, my own leisure. And but now obviously you need to balance your time, either than being at work, whereby you're saying, look, is it worth me going and spending the whole day, Saturday, with friends, or being at home with family, So you start looking at how you more or less use your time now. Not that I'm saying friends are not important, they are, but you need to choose.
How many friends you have, basically?
No, we're not talking about how many friends do I have. All I'm just saying that you just need to look at how much time you do spend with
your friends.
Yes, I spend a lot of time with this friend of mine here.
Okay.
So So it's that's what I'm trying to get at. Is there are before, I used to spend a lot of time with my friends, right?
Yeah, your few friends.
Yeah, my few friends, but they're my friends on the list, right?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Few friends, right?
Yeah.
So, but now obviously I spend less time with them because I spend most of my time with my family. Exactly.
Yeah, guys. I'm not. When it comes into time, I think. Once you are in a marriage or in a committed relationship and you're staying with somebody, things really change. It's not like Umjolo. Umjolo, you can try to make things balance. Like, you can see your friends this weekend, you can see your partner that weekend, you can go home that weekend. But in a marriage, don't look at me like that. But in a marriage, when you're staying with somebody, you are with them all the time, and you find yourself making it's not excuses, but all the time you have to say, I can't do this, I can't do this, because maybe you have to spend time with your partner, you have to spend time with your son, or you have to spend time like as a unit. So it really becomes very difficult. So that's why I'm saying that once there's such a huge shift in your life, it's very important to be intentional, because you can lose friends just by not making time for them. You can lose a whole lot just by not making. You can also lose yourself in the process just by not making time for yourself. Because now you're a mom, you have this person to take care of, you have the household duties that you have to do.
I do agree, absolutely. And on the point that you just added in terms of making time, you also have to learn to make time for the things that make you happy. Ubi does a lot of that, far more than I do. She makes a conscious decision to do things that make her happy. You know, she makes time. She works out. I've probably seen other videos that she does, that she posts working out, because it's important for her to do so. You know, and I really applaud her for that, for being able to stay committed and doing the things that she enjoys and know that make her feel good about herself. So really, so you can also continue doing that if to make sure that you are as an individual are good.
Yeah. Now let's talk about us. Let's do it better. What are the things that you liked and Mrs. Achola? You still like them now? Things that you didn't like when Mrs. Achola, but you still don't like them now. I don't know if it makes sense.
More or less, I get what you're trying to get at.
Yeah.
But baby, you know, there's some such a person, right? Okay. Point number one, when we were with Achola, we met at the gym, right? So I was relatively fit in terms of what we spend most of our time at the gym, basically.
Yeah. It was like 6-pack, you know, crop tops all the time. Yeah.
So we used to work out.
That's
a
why
lot.
you hit it on me.
Because I looked good, thank you.
Oh wow, you look good. Okay, all right.
So we used to work out, get home. Yeah, this
Yes, we used to do exercises.
A lot of workouts.
A workout at home as well.
Exactly,
You know,
exactly.
because you're from the gym, your hormones are still up. I thought that was really nice, eh?
Yeah, we used to let out of a lot of steam that we used to accumulate from the gym.
Oh wow, baby.
So we did that a lot. And besides, as much as we had a lot of friends, but we're not big on external friends, so we used to spend a lot of time together.
Like we did everything together.
Yeah.
Remember, we showered together.
Yep.
We went to the gym together.
Yep.
Shopping for groceries together. Like we were like this.
Yeah, and we were like, let's go out together.
like we were doing everything together. Now things are quite different. We don't shower together as much as we used to.
No, we don't.
We don't.
Yeah. She complains because she says that I wet her hair, so like you can see her. So it's like, take out what's space, you're gonna wet my hair.
But the way you take a shower, babes, no, and I can't, guys, I can't be washing my hair all the time. It takes forever to dry, and I don't use a dryer, you know. So and also with what else has changed? You know, back then we used to go to bed like same time, like we know it's bedtime, like I can't sleep without you. Like, but now we leave each other. Like if you are in the dining room, your lala, and then
No, okay. So I mean, it is most ideal, I mean, to do things together and synchronize your time together. But obviously, sometimes certain things are not practical because the energy levels differ in the course of the day and the responsibilities that you require. So you find that one person maybe is going to have an early morning, so they need to sleep a little bit early, or another person had an earlier morning than you did. Another one wakes up like quite early, 4:30. She wants, she's like, I read a book, 4:30. Why would you want to read a book at half past 4?
Can you talk about us? That's me, guys. If listening right, 5 a.m. Baby, can you talk about like what happened Izolo? Like I'm that person. I'm gonna wake you up if I'm not okay.
For me, it's like 5 a.m. It's like, what happened? What broke? Is there something wrong? It's fine. Like really? So.
But you try and allow me to be, which is very nice.
So, hence I'm saying this, it depends on the energy levels, it depends on the responsibility, what you have done in the day for you to be able to, wake up early or sleep late.
Yeah.
But generally, it would be very good for people to synchronize their time so that they try to more or less spend most of the time or do things together, it actually builds a very, very strong bond.
Let's talk about sex.
Let's talk about sex.
Let's
baby.
talk about sex. Nah.
Let's talk about you.
Oh,
Let's talk about all the good things and the bad things that maybe.
Ooh. Alright, so I think Umjolo, sex is pumping. That's how we got pregnant. Like, that's the summary. That's how we got pregnant, because the energy levels were just there, like we're sharing together, like. That's the summary.
Yeah. Look, you can ask any couple at July. Look, point number one, you have all the time in the world to yourself. Yeah,
That's true.
because when you marry, the other thing is, it's not just only marriage. When there's a kid involved, you have to time when you can get sexually, intimate, because obviously you spend time, make sure that the baby's asleep, and all those things, and
work as well,
exactly.
Stress, like tiredness.
Exactly. So look at Mr. Jola, we just had the time to ourselves. When you're not out of work and you finish doing whatever that you're doing, it's like,
why not? Yeah.
But why are you wearing that? Can I help you with that?
Excited. Yeah, it was like that, guys. It was like that. But now things have changed, definitely, because you get tired in a marriage. You get tired, and you have to be intentional about being sexy. You have to be intentional about making time, and it's also about using. You have to be an opportunist when you're in a marriage, like. The baby's sleeping. Okay, what does that mean?
Yeah, stop the recording.
That's what happens in a marriage. So you always have to use time. You have to be up. But other than that, I think from Umjolo to marriage, we have been really doing well for ourselves. It's a learning curve for everybody. Like, no couple is like, the wow couple or the perfect couple, because in a relationship, it's like a movie. There are people behind the scenes, so people always see the end product. They see the pictures, they see you walking to the mall and sitting in a restaurant as a family, and like, oh wow, that looks so cute.
It's like, I don't woke up at 4:30 and planning to come.
You don't know what happens behind the scenes.
3 hours ago.
These people, they have meetings all the time, talking about, baby, I don't like this, I don't like that, and they don't know the work that goes behind the parenting, at night, during the day, the chores, the playing with the child, the tiredness that is involved, and all of that. But I mean, just embrace the journey. Umjolo wako, embrace the journey of your long-term relationship, your marriage with your person. Learn with umdu wako. I think one of the things that's also important is communication and transparency as well, and just holding each other accountable. The relationship is yours. It's not Loiso's relationship or mine, it's ours. So we should be holding ourselves accountable for every single thing that happens and every single adjustment that we come across in our relationship. Yeah, so I do hope that those would add few cents into your relationships, into your marriage. I know we didn't get into any deeper details. We're just, sharing some of our things in our relationship. With all of that being said, please do not forget to subscribe to this channel, like, comment, and share this video. And please do comment on the section below. Let us know if there are anything that you'd like me to share, or maybe inviting my guest over to share, as today was just one of those days where I felt like, let me just take a video with my baby. Right.
Thank you, love.
Cheers, guys. Have a great day, and thank you so much for your support. Don't forget to subscribe.